Things are about to get shaky, everyone, and you are going to feel like you are being tested in some way as we move through Mercury retrograde. This retrograde starts on February the 26th, but I personally feel that the energy's already come in and it's going to last, I feel, up until the end of March. So we are already seeing this energy. What feels like to me is chaos. It pokes at our nervous system through the little things that are going wrong in our lives. So I wanted to bring some messages to you and see what it is that your soul needs to hear as we are moving through this. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a message for you from your guardian angels. They're coming forward, reminding you that you are safe and protected as you're moving through this retrograde. So they're bringing you a message about projector. All right. So consciously consider the energy you project and utilize it for healing, for inspiration and motivation. You possess the potential to create ripples of awareness that bring hope for a better world. So I feel what's happening here is you are being called on right now, Virgo, as we are moving through the energies of this chaotic world. So consciously consider the energy you project and utilize it for healing, inspiration, and motivation. You possess the potential to create ripples of awareness that bring hope for a better world. You might be resonating with the image of this card today. This angel is, interestingly, it's reminding me of Archangel Michael. So that might resonate for you. And the sacral center is being activated here. So we're going to go ahead, pull a spirit animal that is coming forward, guiding you through this. The polar bear king. Have you seen a polar bear recently? This is a confirmation. This is a sign for you. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. A message about strength. You're going to face your greatest weakness. That's when you'll find out how strong you really are. So once again, Virgo, you are going to face your greatest weakness through this retrograde. That's when you'll find out how strong you really are. This is where you are holding a boundary. This is where you are speaking a truth when no one is listening. This is you making a decision even though it might be uncomfortable. This is something that you are doing that is going to work. Okay, so that is your message from the polar bear. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming in for you. So we are getting here the 9 of Swords. So I'm seeing someone who is frustrated or irritated or not sure exactly what to do. There's a lot on your mind, or perhaps you're having a really hard time making a decision. And maybe this is an energy that isn't always in your life, but right now it may feel like that. And I feel this is classic Mercury retrograde that can kind of get in the way, right? But there's also creative energy, which I feel is flowing through you, is what Spirit is encouraging you to focus on and clear what's worrying and stressing you out right now. Keep your feet on the ground as you're moving through the next couple of weeks in your life. So we have the Ace of Swords. So this is an energy that you are claiming. I'm seeing you claiming it. It is something that is being sealed, something that is being etched into your subconscious. There's a truth that is being revealed to you through this retrograde as well. Something that is being reflected to you that you're going to see and understand. We have the 10 of Wands. So this is where you are releasing the weight. There's some sort of a vision or dream, and I feel this dream has been with you for a very long time. And I feel this is like a decision that you've made to follow your dreams. There's something here that is really tugging at your heart, Virgo. You have to share with me. So there's something ending and something new beginning. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I feel you're ready for something. It's almost like you're able to see the world through a different lens, new eyes, like a fresh set of eyes. And you have this ability to see and know. So you're coming up to the world, exchanging these like blueprints for what it is that you desire to create. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And if you don't know what those other signs are for you, I've left a link in the pinned comment section below for you to find that out. So check it out. Now we've got the number 9, 1, and 10. You might be seeing these numbers around. These are light codes that are connecting you to this energy and this retrograde. So the 9 of Swords, I feel this is energy that is piled up in your mind. It's all of the things that you sometimes think, that we all think, stories that we play out in our mind. It's our imagination that sometimes can run wild. And, sometimes when this happens to me, it feels like I can feel the emotions of what I'm thinking. And, I've had experiences where I've made up a wild story in my own head about something. And I feel that, oh my gosh, this is so real. I'm feeling the emotions of it now and I'm reacting to it. I don't know if any of you have been feeling this, but this is the energy I'm getting here from the 9 of Swords, is this feeling of something being in your mind. This could have been a dream that you had recently where, this could be a lover that cheated on you, and you wake up and you're just super angry about it, and you're taking that energy on the person that really hasn't even done anything. Sure, this could be a sign of something, but it's not assuming that that's exactly what it is, right? So breathing through it, right? This could be showing you something that is deep down within you. And I feel, sometimes Mercury retrogrades knock us and we fall into the pit of that place where we have to face parts of ourselves. So I feel the 9 of Swords is representing that energy for some of you, where there is something that is popping up. Maybe this is an experience that you had in the past, right? That all of a sudden is either triggering or making you feel a certain way. And this could be somebody that appeared from the past. I know that sometimes during retrograde, some of us do experience people popping up from the past. I actually had that happen to me recently, where someone from way long ago, this is like 7, 8 years ago, recently this week, sent me a text message, and I'm like, I just looked at it and I'm like, that's weird. I didn't respond to it because it is not a good energy coming back. So I was like, where did this person get my phone number? Right. So, anyways, Mercury retrograde here, everyone. And release this energy, give this energy to your spirit guides, give this over to God, whatever it is that you're worried about, whatever it is that you're sitting with that feels like it's scrambling your brain, or you're just not sure exactly what to do. There's a lot of uncertainty here, feeling like you are in the void. This period here, when we get into this place, I feel for me usually is a signal that something big is about to happen, that I'm actually crossing some sort of a threshold, right? And I'm able to see that after I've gone through this process of whatever it is. So I feel there is a point for you that is going to be a turning point where something clicks from the pressure. And I feel sometimes we have to experience the pressure in order for something to click. So there's a process that you are moving through right now. And this clicking is what this retrograde is supporting, because it's unlocking something in your awareness that is awakening you to something that you didn't know before, or something that it's almost like you release something and then it worked for you. You're like, this actually worked. I feel better. I let this go and it's allowing me to, it's like a pressure cooker that is going off and you take the lid off and the air kind of, I've never used one. I could be totally saying this wrong. So you'll have to share with me if you're supposed to take that thing off. I think after everything cools down, you can do that. This is what it feels like though. All right. So allow your heart to be at peace with where you are, with whatever this energy is. I feel sometimes we put a lot on ourselves for feeling the way that we're feeling. And all spirit wants us to do is just feel the feelings we're feeling without judging ourselves because we're feeling them, or thinking whatever it is that we're thinking because we're feeling them. To just sit there with them and feel through them. And once they've passed, you can move forward, right? We're not being called to fix anything yet through this. Okay, so that is the Nine of Swords. And this is where it clicks. This is where the clarity comes in. And this is where something makes sense where it didn't make sense before. This is truth. This is you speaking it. This is you embodying it. This is you living and breathing it, right? And you know what I'm getting here is someone that felt like they were not heard. And you clearly communicated, but for some reason, it was like the person on the other end was not caring, or didn't, there was something else going on there where, yeah, you legit felt like you weren't heard. And I feel what you're coming to now in your experiences is being heard, or not needing to be heard, because it's so interesting, because I feel that I've gone through an experience like this where I'm trying to share my truth with, but the other person on the receiving end doesn't care, because they all have their truth already made up in their minds and they've sealed that in themselves. And there's no point how much I try to explain myself or try to explain, my story. It doesn't matter, because they've already created something. So there's no point trying to fight that, because I feel there's like almost like a weaponization of that when it happens. And I feel there's some sort of friction here in a connection or relationship for you, Virgo, because they're showing me my own experience that I went through. And there's some sort of revisiting that. And because you're revisiting it, you may have not thought about that in a while, but for some reason around this time, it's popping up in your mind. And because it is, I feel that you're able to walk around it and look at it through different lenses. You're able to put yourself in different shoes and see that experience from different eyes, which is giving you information that you didn't have before. So I feel there's almost like this truth that is being revealed in some way through this. And this is Mercury retrograde that is moving through, creating this clarity through the experiences that you are experiencing right now. And I'm seeing on the other end of this, or another layer of this, where you've been feeling this burst of inspiration, creativity, and you're wanting to express yourself. You're wanting to share this, or you're feeling like you want to live authentically in your life. You don't want to be this version of you anymore, because the experience you're having isn't aligned to what you desire to experience. So I'm seeing this card's energy coming in many different forms. And you'll have to share with me how this energy is coming in for you, Virgo. And I'm also getting that the path is there and it's very clear. Like, you know what you have to do here. You know what decision that you need to make. And even if it's super uncomfortable, I see you making it and sealing it, no matter what the external energy might be or do. There's no fear, or there's no like anything about it anymore, right? So I don't know, there's something really powerful happening here for you. I feel that it's like the waters and the seas that are parting, and there is a higher power that is at play here. And you've been feeling this for a while, so you've been seeing a lot of the signs everything falling into place. You know, you may have been seeing angels around you or signs of angels. I also feel that there's a lot of support around you as well. There's this connection to like a soul tribe or people that understand you or speak the same language. It feels like it's a spiritual language where the hearts are open, they're active, and there's a lot of kindness, compassion, and empathy here. And I feel that it's almost like a puzzle piece, a lot of different kinds of puzzle pieces. So you may have been working with a puzzle recently, like a 1,000-piece puzzle, or you enjoy those. So it's almost like it's being put together right now. And I feel this is through some of the connections that you have, the experiences that you direct your energy towards or invite into your life, right? This is how everything is connecting. And new vision, this ability, because of everything that you are going through right now, Virgo, I feel you are starting to see how either everything works in a specific area or you have woken up to the reality of you having the ability to create this dream, this desire. Like there's something here that you have been working on. And this might not have materialized in your reality just yet as something that you're actually working on, but this is something that you've been working on internally. And it's almost like you put together the blueprints through this time you have spent percolating over this. I feel you sometimes sit in your mind. I don't think there's anything wrong with being in your mind, right? Exploring your imagination and sitting and going through things in your mind. I feel that when we start to feel a certain way, which is not feeling good, whatever that not good feeling is, anxiety, worry, stress, right? When we're not in that state, when we're in our mind, then we're balanced and centered and we're allowing our creativity to flow. And when we're in a state where we're repeating stories or something from the past or worrying and focusing too much on the future, we start to get into this like weird, you know, um, friction frequency. That's the best way for me to describe it. Here, there's like golden light. Like I'm seeing a lot of golden light. It looks like this person is looking up at the sun and wearing goggles to protect their eyes. So it's almost like something that you're not meant to look at directly. So you're putting on safety goggles in order to see it clearly. And when you look directly at the sun, like I get blinded. Everything's bright. I can't see anything. This is what I'm seeing here with the 10 of Wands. So this is like flashes of light. This is inspiration. This is something that is deep down within you, Virgo, that is rising. And I feel this is something that you carried as a child, like some sort of a dream that you had. This is you who wanted to be, I don't know, a doctor. Maybe you wanted to be a firefighter or fashion designer, right? Maybe you wanted to be a chef, like whatever this is. I feel this is a younger energy that is coming forward. It's like finally you went through this process of exploration and you've gathered the information that you needed to create this recipe, and you now got the blueprint and you're ready to now present it. And the energy is you're presenting it to the sun, and the sun is going to now reflect that. Not reflect it, but like shine it onto the earth so you can grow it. There's like a lot of belief in the power of you through this 10 of Wands, and almost like this organization of your energy and how you are going to implement this like grand plan. And this is you taking action on it. This is you actually putting your energy by taking action on it, not just imagining it or dreaming it, but actually showing up in your world and putting it all together. So as you're moving through this retrograde, know that this is what this energy is supporting. And yes, we may have things that happen along the road that might slow us down or put a damper in our day. That's just the energy that's coming through. It's about you keeping your feet on the ground and not allowing that energy to interfere with what you are creating. The energy of joy and excitement within you, right? That flame that is flickering and expanding more and more, right? This is you stepping up to the plate. This is you showing up as the co-creator of this reality that you are living, right? So it's so powerful what's happening here. And there's a version of you that I feel you are leaving behind. It's almost like you have been in this incubation period, this waiting period where you've just been in this, it almost feels like you were inside a room that didn't have a lot of windows. There's one window, but you haven't gone to that window in a long time. You've been here drawing out the plan, erasing things, rewriting them, like whatever it is. It's like a masterpiece that you're working on and it's done. And you've, grabbed your backpack, you're ready to go to venture out on that journey to create this, to gather the ingredients and share it with the world. This is what I'm getting from this card today. So it's wild, the energy coming in right now. I don't know if you, how is it that you're feeling it, Virgo? You can share with me in the comment section below. Like, you have a lot of strength and power, and it's almost like you pack a punch energetically, and you're here to leave a dent in the world. That's what you're meant to do. So we've got messages for you from the other side, the other world. Let's see what it is that they're wanting to share with you today. So we are getting shattered sky. Any of you experiencing a shattered sky energy? You might be resonating with the image. Something may have shattered. So shattered sky. All right. Here we are. The weight of life feels too heavy to bear. In times of devastation, when the foundation of your life seems to collapse around you, it is easy to feel lost and overwhelmed. This is a moment when you must proceed with courage, even when you don't know how the pieces will fit together again. And I feel that for some of you, these are emotions and things that you are feeling through the Nine of Swords. So the calling here for you is stay grounded, breathe through the chaos, and trust that you can weather the storm. The guidance here is focus on the next small step that you can take, even if it's just finding a quiet moment to gather yourself. Embrace the uncertainty of what is to come, knowing that sometimes survival through the very act of continuing is a victory. All right, so that is your message from the other world, the other side here. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal this reading with an angel number for you. And the energy that you are projecting, right? You are the projector. And some of you might be projectors in human design. If you know what that is, you can share with me in the comment section below. I am a manifesting generator. So projector, it is something that like what this Mercury retrograde is doing is acting as a mirror, reflecting back to you what your soul needs to do or your soul needs to know as you're moving through the experience. Okay, so let's pull an angel number and see what comes through. So we are getting 11, intuition wakes. So look at that. All right, so you're seeing the higher truth in this experience. You are also hearing from your angels. So, these are synchronicities, not coincidences that are happening. They're not random. They're not by chance. So some of you are tapping into your ability to know the future through premonition, through foresight. Okay, this is the activation of your third eye. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are Zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the Zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.